Good evening, people. Good evening, good morning. I don't even know what time it is myself. Just thought I'd join you guys for a late night stream. Um, I remembered that I haven't done a Daily Grizz today. Being very, very busy today. Um, it was my daughter's birthday, so preoccupied. But yes, I thought I can't let you guys down. Let's talk roundup. Let's talk about all the footballing headlines of the day. Has anything happened? Does anybody want to tell me in the chat what's happening, what's been happening, what they want to ask, what they want to talk about? Um, First and foremost, don't forget to like the stream on your way in, people. Yeah, man, I can see you. Here we go. All the regulars are here. Pixelated Pigeon says sleep is for the weak. Inject Nunes news directly into my veins, please and thank you. Danny says I'm on a 12-hour night shift, so this helps. There you go. See, I told you. But yeah, man, people saying they're catching up on catching the late night stream. You are indeed. No, as you can see, I'm fully wide awake. No rest for the wicked, you know. No rest for the wicked. I gotta keep the grind up, right? Thank you very much. Jeannie says happy birthday to the daughter. Thank you very much. There you go, Spaniard. Never catch me live. Usually, I thought, you know what I mean. I thought we'd get into it, but listen, there's already 100 of you in here. I should have 100 likes, really, in effect. The effort that I'm putting in. So yeah, man, get liking, and then we can get into the show. So what is there to talk about today? Well, check this one out. Let's start off with the first. Where are we? Is this what I'm looking at? Flight tracker assemble. So this could be only for one man, right? So much talk about Darwin Nunes in the last few days. Man United coming in for him. Newcastle coming in for him. Well, they can all come in for him, but he's decided that he only wants Liverpool. So Darwin Nunes is flying to Liverpool, flying tomorrow, I believe. So that suggests a deal is agreed or will be agreed. So the next question everybody always wants to know, what everybody wants to, as fans, we want to know how much and everything. And this is where I think it's going to be a bit confusing, conflicting reports. What we'll find is sort of the Liverpool side of things will want to suggest that we haven't overpaid. And what you'll get from the foreign journalists is that we've paid for what? See, if someone can actually find out for me how much is 68 million pound in euro, could someone do that for me, please, while I'm on stream, and then let me know how much that is. But yeah, flight trackers assemble because Darwin Nunes is on his way to Liverpool, like literally on his way to Liverpool, and will be becoming a Liverpool player as well. So find out what 68 million pound is in euros. Okay, so one person's told me 80 million, one's told me 85. So what's the exact one on that? So who doesn't know the exchange rate? You lot don't know the exchange rate. So can you work out the exchange rate? But that's how much we're paying for him. So all this talk of sort of 100 million and whatever, as far as I know, it's going to be 68 million pound. So that's the way I look at it. Okay, people are telling me it's 80 million euro, 79 million euro. Yeah, that's how much the deal we've agreed with Benfica. So yeah, people, what do you think? Darwin Nunes, this is it. All systems go. Damn, I've just realized I haven't got my battery charger with me. My battery's going to die in a little while. Let me see if I can fix that. But yeah, um, again, in terms of wages, um, all kinds of ridiculous wages being muted about, saying that we're going to pay him 200 grand and 175 grand and all this kind of business. Well, we're not. The wage is going to be, it's around £90,000 a week, which is the usual wage we start off young players on. So yeah, that's our wage. That's our wage for the guy. It's a 5-year deal. And all systems go. All systems go. Uh, Ashim says rumors of Man United coming in again. No, they're all false. He told the people, um, the likes of Man United and Newcastle, who were willing to pay far more. They were willing to pay far more than us in terms of the transfer fee and the wages, that he's only got eyes for Liverpool. Which is quite similar to the way Thiago, when teams came in for Thiago, teams were willing to pay far more for Thiago Alcantara. He said the same thing. He said, I only want Liverpool and I don't really care about anything else. So that's always good, right? When we've got a player that's got such desire and hunger to play for Liverpool, that's always a great start. That's always a good start. Yeah, that's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? 86 likes. Come on. It's just a quick midnight stream I just put on for you guys just to round up the day's news. So get these likes up. Get these lights up before we get cracking. Yeah, look, it's a great price. 68 million in 3 years. He could be £100 million player. Look, I can't think of a player that's sort of value's gone down in recent times for us, right? Okay, people could talk about Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's the only one that comes to mind, and possibly Naby Keita. But apart from that, every player that we've purchased in recent times as value's gone up. So we're pretty good at that. We're pretty good at that. What else? What else? People are asking about the Gavi situation. We're 100% in for Gavi if there's any possibility of a move, i.e. he doesn't agree a new deal with his club, Barcelona. But Barcelona will be pretty mad, pretty nuts not to tie him down. I know they're a bit broke, few situations for them, but they'll be pretty mad not to tie down Gavi, who's the future. He's the ultimate dream for me, to be honest with you. I think the world of Gavi. I think he's a magnificent young player. I actually rate him higher than Pedri. But news tied in with that deal is Frankie de Jong is most likely be on his way to Man United, which will mean they don't have to sell Gavi, you see. So Man United are going full out for Frankie de Jong. And so therefore that will mean Gavi gets the deal that he wants, or not what he wants, but they'll be able to sort of secure Gavi, which will mean we don't have any chance. But if there was a chance, then we are absolutely in for Gavi. Let's see if we got any more. But yeah, people joining in, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribers only, so I'm assuming you guys are all subscribed. Tell others. We've got loads of content. This is just going to be a very quick show, but we've got loads of content coming up over the weekend and next week, no doubt. As we get the announcements in of the incomings. I say incomings because it's not only Nunes, Calvin Ramsey, the young fullback. The deal has been agreed. He has completed one part of his medical, and he will complete the full medical. I was actually hoping that there will be an announcement today for Calvin Ramsey, but obviously there wasn't. I'm anticipating Monday to get an announcement on Calvin Ramsey. And to be honest with you, I don't know when the announcement will take place about Nunes yet. But if I do hear anything, find out anything, I'll put it out on my social media. But yeah, and Nunes, Darwin Nunes, Calvin Ramsey, and Fabio Carvalho. Not a bad start, people. If you're a Liverpool fan, as most of you are probably, if you're not, let me know. And then we can speak about your team as well. But not a bad start to the window, hey. Fabio Carvalho, a brilliant young attacking midfielder, stroke 10, stroke 8, call it what you want. But yeah, brilliant start to the window. We secured him for the figure of 5 million with a couple of million add-ons, which is magnificent going. So yeah, that was good. And then we've managed to secure Calvin Ramsey, who was highly thought of. So many people after Calvin Ramsey as well. That was good for the figure of 4 million. And now we've managed to secure Darwin Nunes, who, again, another young player who's so highly rated. So many teams out in for him. We've managed to secure him for the look. I'm not going to lie. I think it's a high price, but then, as people have said, maybe in a couple of years' time, we look back and we think, what a bargain. Maybe we've got him just before. So you see, remember a couple of years ago when people were speaking about Haaland, and then he exploded, and then he went to a price where it was too much for everyone, or he went to sort of the price that he's gone to for, and the wages that he's gone for. Well, maybe we've got Nunes just before that explosion. Is that possible? Let me know what you guys think. Haaland took a few seasons to actually really explode, didn't he? He was scoring goals, but he was scoring goals in Austria. So maybe we've played it smart and clever, and yeah, it looks a high fee now, but for the wages and everything and his profile, maybe we've got in there early. I mean, I trust my process. I trust the Liverpool process. I trust the people that make these kind of decisions. I've got a super chat from Messi FC. He says, Grizz, are we going for 2 midfielders? Because Sangare is a DM and we need an 8. Jamal Mubarak. Technically, it's not Jamal Mubarak, but appreciate the chat, super chat, and Jamal Mubarak to you today. As far as I know, we're not going for 2 midfielders at the moment. Messi FC. As far as I know, it's 1 midfielder that we're targeting, and the profile of midfielder that I have heard of, and hopefully there's other profiles of midfielders that we are targeting, but it's just I haven't heard of, is a powerful, strong destroyer type, very much like Chouameni, who we didn't manage to secure. So the other name I heard was Sangare of PSV, who's very much in the mold of Chouameni. Again, I don't think he's as good as Chouameni, but you know what I mean by that profile of player. I agree with you. We need more goals from midfield. I've said it many times, but I think we're going to bank on the likes of Carvalho, Elliott, Jones, Naby to do that. So we're going to look for them to actually improve and get more goals. But yeah, as far as I know, it's not 2 midfielders we're going to look for. We're going to look for 1 more. And look, people are suggesting formation change. I can see that happening, guys. I can see that happening. Thank you very much, Miles Johnson. Big up, Grizz United fan here. Love your content. Thoughts on Zidane to PSG potentially? Apparently, that's no go. Apparently, that's a non-starter. So, yeah, that's a bit of a strange one, weird one. Apparently, they're going to go for the ex-Lille manager, who's Nice manager now. Gaultier, the one who won the league with Lille. But yeah, you're a Man United fan, so Frankie de Jong is your target now. So keep an eye on that one. Frankie de Jong to Man United for you. What else we got in here, people? What else we got in here? Would Nunes be our most clinical player? I'd still say Salah. Salah is a clinical player, right? He scored the amount of goals, but I hear what you're saying. Only time will tell, my friend. Only time will tell. We don't know. We can't tell yet. So, people, there's over 260 of you in here. Hit the like button as you're coming in. I'm probably going to, as I said, it's been a very quick stream. I just thought I'd quickly come on and have a chat about all things. Carvalho's been announced by the club. They're just not being like the video side of things. So we may look to do a triple announcement. We don't know. Actually, we don't know. They might decide to do the Nunes, Carvalho, and and Ramsey all together. So, but yeah, Selection sends in a super chat. He says, "Will the club go for a Salah understudy?" There is a few names. There is a few names that we will be discussing in the week on the Tic Tac transfer show. If there's an understudy to Salah, but Salah's minimum staying this season, and as you guys know, I firmly believe he's going to sign an extension as well. So hopefully that won't be needed. But yeah, if Salah, just in the chance that Salah doesn't agree a new deal, then there is a few names that we looked at as an understudy for Salah, and I'll be going through them in midweek. Here we go. What's the questions in? Any more questions in, guys? If you're asking me as a player, wow, Bissouma is clear. Neves is a wonderful player, but Bissouma, for me, is the potential to be magnificent, has the potential to be absolutely world class. Excuse me, guys, I've still got a little bit of a dry cough. Yeah, man, only 55. Mane gone now. Good. Carminio, why is that, man? If you're a Liverpool fan, surely that can't be serious. Why is that? Why is the thinking about Sadio Mane so hostile there, man? Yeah, man, Basuma is the one for me, bro. Basuma is the one for me as well. Would be a quality signing. We tried for him, not last season, the season before, but we weren't managed to. He didn't. He fancied a move to Arsenal, and we didn't go back for him. We very rarely go back for players that say no to us. But yeah, man. Man like Grizz, young lad says Celtic or Rangers, all day Celtic, bro. All day, big up my Celtic people every time. Sorry if you're a Rangers man, but Celtic for me every day. My God, I've got a bit of a tickly cough. I might have to get a bit of a drink here. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Had a bit of a cough there. I thought I'd get myself a little bit of a drink. Here we go. The questions are coming in now. Let's do this, man. I don't even know how long I'm going to last on here, but let's see. Grizz, why do you blink a lot? I've noticed on this stream. That is some observation. We're talking about football, we're talking about transfers, we're talking about so many things, but you've noticed me blinking a lot. I don't know. I'm noticing myself now. Am I blinking a lot? It's been a long day and a long night, and it is like coming up to 1:30 a.m. half 1 in the morning. So maybe that explains it, but yeah. Olmo from Leipzig, not a fan. He hasn't come on, has he? Olmo, a lot of people talk about Danny Olmo from Leipzig. I've never been a massive fan of him. I think he's a good player. I just don't think he's an outstanding player. All right, too many questions here now. Where we going? Is there any more questions? That lateness is greatness, as my good friend Matisse says. I'm not going to steal his catchphrase, but lateness is not going to be a usualness. But big up the support, man. Nearly 300 of you in here. Money making Mitch says, I'm an Arsenal fan. I can't believe how some fans speak on Mane, to be honest. First big signing of the Jurgen reign, and had to watch him finish us on his debut live. That was magnificent, people. But big him up. May Allah guide him. Absolutely, bro. He definitely goes with our prayers, man, and best wishes. He's an absolute legend and an icon. Absolute legend and icon. Grizz, who do you think Arsenal's next striker should be? I think you're very close to signing Gabriel Jesus. and I think that'll be a fantastic signing. Absolutely. Selection sends in a super chat. Grizz, what about Vitinha? Yep, he's someone on our list of targets. Porto. Very different from Tchouameni and Sangare. He's more technical than the other two. Far more technical. Again, I'm not his biggest fan, but what do I know? What do I know? Vitinha is a good player, and I have heard his name mentioned as a Liverpool target. Whatever. Here we go. Any more question? Yep, the rumors are true. Rumors of Darwin Nunes flying to Liverpool are true. So get your plane tracking devices out. Wow, what a question. Where does Mane rank in best LFC players of all time? That's some question. That is a whole show question. We may even do a debate on that, and I'll get all the red fellas in, and we can discuss that, because that's a great question. When he's officially signed for Bayern, which again I believe will be next week, guys, I'm anticipating Monday and Tuesday to be a lot of news coming from Liverpool, outgoings and incomings. So let's just see how the weekend pans out. And, Bayern Munich's next bid will be far more closer to what we're anticipating. I like this question, Elliot. Thank you for the super chat, my brother. Don't forget, guys, super chats guaranteed. They are read out, and also help me support this channel and help me grow. Who has the highest ceiling, Carvalho or Harvey? Look, Harvey fans, don't hate me for this. It's a super chat. I have to answer it to the best of my opinion, my knowledge, what I think. I think Fabio Carvalho. I know he hasn't put on a shirt for us, and Harvey Elliott's done so much for us already, shown us so much already. But people, Fabio Carvalho is going to make us so happy. I'm telling you guys. Fabio Carvalho, I know he's only cost 5 million, and Darwin Nunes is costing us 80 million. But trust me, Fabio Carvalho is going to be something special for us. Absolutely. Absolutely. I can't wait to see him play. So this is the question everybody wants to know. Is there any way, in your opinion, that Bellingham can join this season? Yes. There is a way. And the way is Dortmund agree to a sale. Dortmund don't ask something crazy. They're the only two ways. We are absolutely trying to bring that deal forward to see if we can purchase him this summer. I don't see it personally. I'm sitting here and saying it. I don't see it happening. Just like the Mbappe one, do you remember? Where I said we're in for him, but I don't see it happening. It's going to be very difficult. Same as this one. We are absolutely in for him. He is absolutely our main target. But can you guys really see Dortmund selling Haaland and Bellingham in the same summer, in the same window? Pretty much a mission impossible, I'd say. Pretty much a mission impossible. But the effort and the desire is there from a Liverpool point of view. Messi sends in a super chat. He says, Grizz, who would you like as an attacking 8? Oh, as an attacking 8. See, I'm so good with Carvalho right now. I haven't given it much thought, as an attacking 8. I know Fabio Vieira has been linked with us a lot. A lot of high expectations from Fabio Vieira. I haven't thought about that, man. I'm so sorry I can't help you there. I haven't thought about an attacking 8 too much from a Liverpool point of view, because I just don't think we're in for an attacking 8 in this window. That's why I haven't given it much thought. Barella, man. Ella Lad asks, Barella or Fabio Vieira? Barella's massive. What else we got? Yep, that's another name on our midfielders after the Tchouameni situation. Kudio Kone of Borussia Mönchengladbach. So I can't say I know too much about him as of now, tonight. But if the links get stronger and if I think we've made more than an inquiry, I'll get back to you on that one. Bellingham, back to that Messi super chat. Bellingham is the ultimate number 8 for me in this Liverpool team. I don't think anyone would disagree with that, guys. Bellingham is probably the best number 8 possible for us. Can you imagine a midfield of Fabinho, Thiago, and Bellingham right now? That would be pretty saucy. Michael sends in a super chat. He says, top 5 most talented players ever, in your opinion. Wow, that's some question, man, for a quick stream. But it's a super chat, so I have to respect it, honor it, and answer it. Maradona, Zidane, R9, Romario, Marco van Basten. Maybe not in that order, because I've just thought of the top of my head, but they're my favorite, top most talented players of all time. Actually, I beg your pardon. Take out Romario, even though I loved him, and bring in Ronaldinho. Maradona, Zidane, Van Basten. Who else have I said? Ronaldinho. Yeah, they're the top 5. I've got a few super chats that I need to get through now. Here we go, people. Give me 1 second. Where's your one gone, Pixelated Pigeon, mate? Here we go. Pixelated Pigeon, good friend of the show. Good friend of mine. It's like I know you, Pixelated Pigeons. We've been chatting for months and months now. He says, thoughts on LFC's centre-back situation for next year. Where do Matip, Konate, and Gomez stand in the hierarchy? Is there any chance Joe leaves? No, I believe Joe is being offered a new contract at the end of the season. It's the end of the season. Joe Gomez, and I believe he's been convinced to stay, and I think he will stay, which is great news. I think Konate, there's a very strong case for Konate to be at least on a level playing field with Matip now. That's how impressive he's been. What do you guys think? That's my opinion. What do you guys think? I think Joe Gomez has got a lot of work to do, but I think he's going to be utilized in that Trent role as well when he's resting. So that's what I think, guys. But Gomez has been, I think, convinced. I believe he's been convinced to stay. Winner Paul says, Grizz, Keita and Jude swap. It makes sense. It does, but Naby Keita, unfortunately, or fortunately for his fans, Naby Keita is going to be offered a new deal, and I believe he's going to extend his contract as well. But guys, I came on for 20 minutes. It's been nearly 30 minutes now. There's 300 of you here. There should be 300 likes. I'm going to try to come in at a more convenient time for all. But to be honest with you, 300 of you guys in here is mad support, and I love you all. Just want to tell you guys, Nunes is done. Carvalho is done. Ramsey is done. Up the mighty Reds. That's been a great start to the summer window. We now target a midfielder, a central midfielder, and there will be developments on that after we've secured and absolutely announced Darwin Nunes. Love you and leave you now, guys. This has been a very impromptu Grizz Daily. Over and out. Take care.